Hi there. I hope you're having a good week wherever you are. Now, let's recall where we've been so far. In Module 1, we discussed the syllabus as a whole, and I articulated my hopes for this virtual classroom as a space of charity. Then, we interpreted faith as a blend of intellectual assent and emotional or relational trust, based on Gerish's and Frisk's definitions. In particular, Frisk observes that faith is what he calls trust in a person, that person being Jesus. Plus, we talked for a minute about faith as an episteme, as a mode of knowledge, based on Ada Maria Assassi Diaz's definition of epistemes in her book Decolonizing Knowledges, which she wrote with Eduardo Mendieta. Thereafter, in Module 2, we undertook to define theology as a pilgrimage where believers use scripture and tradition to act in just and compassionate ways. We examined that thesis by reading through about 75% of Augustine's On Christian Doctrine and tying the good doctor's ideas on scripture together with Charles Fensham's paradigm of monastic pilgrim steward leadership within the church. That's all very well. Following on that to some degree, in this module, we'll be talking about the identity of God the Father. No, not the Godfather, whom you can see on the slide, but God the Father. The thesis for this module is this: God is the world's creator and ruler, and is fully expressed in Jesus Christ. We're going to go through that definition as thoroughly as we can in the next few videos, the first of which you'll need to know for your multiple choice quiz on the Council of Chalcedon, also a key part of this module. Thus, as we go chronologically and thematically through our thesis, we have 3 module goals. First, you're going to interpret the primary context and content of the Council of Chalcedon in terms of the natures of God and Jesus. Ideally, those small slivers of information will be useful for the remainder of your studies, not just for the 10% multiple choice exam elsewhere in this module. Second, you'll examine some of the ideas that Karl Barth, 20th century Swiss reformer and systematic theologian, has about God and about Jesus in a large portion of his church dogmatics. Third, you will reread portions of Frisk with my guidance in terms of what and who the covenant says God is. I hope that makes sense. And before I forget, that should lead us to your not 1, not 2, but 3 assignments for this module. They're short. Please write me, first, a 300-word discussion post and 100-word reply to a classmate on Frisk's and your experience of God, 5%. Second, a 300-word précis, so a summary, of Barth's claims about Jesus' divinity. Anything you can find on Jesus' divinity in the passage that I've given you from the church dogmatics, also 5%. And third, please write me the multiple choice quiz on the Council of Chalcedon at a value of 10%, which you can find on Canvas. I recognize this is a lot of assignments for a vast amount of reading. I will grade as generously as I can. Everyone ready? Let's go. Thank you.